Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at some really creepy TikToks.
Videos that seem innocent but have a terrifying backstory. Professional wrestler Owen Hart, known as the Blue Blazer.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think I know who this is. Is this not a WWE or WWF wrestler? If I am correct, this man literally died in the ring. Like, it was in live television. He like died while he was having the fight.
Was infamous for flying into the ring on a rope attached to the ceiling.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking of a different guy. This guy actually fell like in the video. I don't know if they're gonna show it. I hope they do. Basically, he comes in a harness and he literally fell to the ground on live television.
Unfortunately, at the championship match in 1999, the rope unlatched and the Blue Blazer fell 79 feet to his death.
Exactly, like imagine that, 79 feet. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I was younger, I'd always think about my house burning down, and for some reason I thought if I just jumped, like I'd survive. To be fair, my house is a 2-story house, so maybe, but like I'd probably break a couple of legs. But that is so scary. Like imagine what was going through his head the second before he hit the ground.
In 2015, 79-year-old Tamara Samsonova was moving out of her friend Valentina's house, but before leaving, she murdered Valentina with a hacksaw.
I'm sorry, what? A 79-year-old? Did you see that old woman? What even is a hacksaw? I swear that's like something you literally use in technology in school. Isn't that like a thing to like cut wood? Why would a 79-year-old first of all kill somebody, and then why would they have that in their possession?
Tamara then cooked her head and lungs for dinner, which are in the pot that she's holding in the video. Days later, Tamara was found at the same house and admitted to murdering and eating 14 people.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so it's bad enough that she literally was eating the person, but it was 14 people. Oh my god, they got a serial killer. Do you want to know something? People actually scare me. Like, after watching these TikToks, I'm gonna look at everyone and think that they're a killer. But how did, like, 14 people go missing, get killed and eaten? Maybe they didn't find a body because chickens in them.
In the following video, California officer Craig Allen Pierre is talking to a BBC reporter about the dangers of getting into people's cars on the highway. Ironically, Craig was later found guilty for the murder and sexual assault of Cara Knott and other women who he'd pulled over on the highway in an effort to get a date.
Wait, so he was literally a police officer? I can't remember, I didn't hear that properly. But basically he was talking about the dangers of getting into a stranger's car, and then he literally was one of the perpetrators. I've actually heard of that before. Like, I've heard a lot of people say don't do stuff and then they do it, but they don't want you to know it. They do it, so they tell you not to do it. That was a bit of a tongue twister, but moral of the story, don't get into someone's car.
Has the man with the upside down face appeared in any of your photos? This creature and legend was created by an artist named Trevor Henderson, and it's absolutely terrifying.
Oh my god, whoa, I just paused it at a really creepy moment. Okay, I just paused it right there and I don't need nor want to be looking at that. I was gonna say I've never seen him in a photo or in my dreams, so I have seen that other guy. What's that like random creepy man that apparently is in everyone's dream?
He appears to be a man with a very large grin that has his head upside down. He is known to be drawn to tragic events because he loves feeding off people's sadness. So throughout history, he's actually been caught in the background of old photographs.
Shut up, as if he's in old photographs. Are they gonna show us what the photographs are like? I mean, I have seen some photographs before and it literally looks like there's a demon or like Slenderman or like Bigfoot in the background. We don't need a new mythical beast to be terrified of.
But only tragic ones, like car accidents, train crashes, stuff like that. Here he is in a photograph of a car accident in 1948.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, is that real? That didn't look real. Obviously, a lot of these TikToks are scary, but like you have to keep in the back of your mind, are they real or are they just like fabricated to freak you out? I mean, to be fair, that doesn't look real. That does just look like something that's been photoshopped in. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe that is real.
This second photo appears to be a similar case. He's inside the car smiling directly at the photographer. And the third photo, another car accident. So this seems to be his favorite type of incident to be around.
Oh my god, that's weird, isn't it? He is actually in it. Like, they look real. Maybe whoever that creature or person is died in like a car accident, or like something happened to them to do with a car, and now every single time a car accident happens near them, they get like notified about it. They get like a feeling. Oh, that's quite freaky. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Here he is in the background of a New Year's Eve party in 1943. The night that photo was taken, a man passed away, and that's why he was there. And there he is in the background of a disastrous train accident in 1951. So if you've ever taken a photo during a tragic time of your life, maybe go back and look at it, because he might be there.
Oh my god, yeah, that is quite freaky. Like, do you reckon he's there? I mean, if anything bad ever does happen, take a photo of it and like in a few years time look back at it. Imagine if you've seen him, that would make my heart drop.
What is the creepiest unexplained thing you have ever come across on the internet? I was 12, alone in my room, casually browsing YouTube on my old laptop, when suddenly a jump scare opens from a completely different tab on Chrome.
Oh my god, one time my computer got hacked. I think I downloaded Minecraft Minecraft or something like that. I got a load of viruses on it. It started playing creepy Chinese stuff. Like, it was playing like loads of Chinese adverts in like the Chinese language. And I remember I'd literally close the lid down and it would still play it. And trust me, I was about 8 at the time, so I literally thought like I was actually getting possessed, like I was getting chased by something. I also hate the way these videos are laid out because they have like creepy text, creepy background, and creepier music.
I still remember my webcam's light blinking. I was so terrified that I wasn't able to use my laptop alone for a good 6 to 7 months.
Okay, so he's probably got like a virus on his laptop. Either way, if that did happen to you, that would proper freak you out. I mean, that Chinese advert that I was telling you about proper freaked me out for a while.
When I was a kid, I had some cereal that had a website to visit to enter to win some prize or something. I don't remember the specifics. When I entered that site into my computer, it didn't take me to some kid-friendly site or anything. It took me to a blank white page with just the text, "We have been watching you."
Oh my god, what? Okay, so you're telling me like they literally got like a Kellogg's crunchy thingy and there was like a wee website to like, I don't know, put a code in. There are things like that I've seen before. I think I'd done it once. Like, I think I downloaded an app or like signed up to like an email list or like, I don't know, I done something, I had to email them. But imagine like that pops up on the website.
Reddit user Fat and Depressed had an app that took photos of everyone that came to his house. He got loads in a row, often way after midnight, but no one was in the photo. Then suddenly, in one of the photos, he saw this thing.
Yeah, I've seen that photo before. We've looked at that before in another scary video. Oh no, that photo actually gives you shivers. Like, that genuinely would freak you out. Guys, if you're not freaked out or scared by this video, you're actually like evil.
Once while I was playing some random game on my PC, my speakers cut out for a second, and I heard a loud typing sound, like if someone had a mic next to a keyboard. Two women started talking and laughing really loud, and then the sound went back to normal.
Oh my god, ew, are these people literally getting hacked? Honestly guys, if you've got any sort of security on your PC, please do a security check. You don't know what you could have downloaded onto it. A case that literally made me sick. Oh, I've seen this before.
So the 40-year-old Tamla Horsford went to a friend's sleepover party, but she never made it back home. She was found dead the next morning. The other attendees claimed that she died after a fall while she was drunk.
I've seen this before. I don't know exactly what happened. I think they did have something to do with it. But that's so sad, isn't it? Like, imagine you literally go to hang out with your friends and then it turns out they take your life.
And the injuries were consistent with a fall. But the question is, how did she went unnoticed until the next morning? And the attorney of her family claimed that Horsford appeared to have been involved in a struggle before her death. So like her husband said, none of the stories make sense so far, and when that happens, usually there is a reason.
Exactly. I mean, they literally ended that TikTok, so I don't know if the people got put in jail in the end. I hope they did. But yet again, that's so scary. Like, even if it wasn't foul play, which I don't believe, I think it was foul play, would not be like really terrifying and creepy to think that your best friend lost their life in your home, or they were with you like hours before they lost their life? Oh my god, nah, that's just freaky. It gives you proper shivers on your spine.
This is why you should always save your videos on Snapchat. In a small town in Indiana, Abigail Williams and Liberty German were taking a small hike in the woods.
Please don't tell me this is what I think it is. I'm pretty sure I've read this case before. If I am correct, they're by like a big train thing. Basically, they're around the tracks and they take like a Snapchat photo or a video and there's like a man in the background. And I think in the end, the man did do something bad to them.
The town the two grew up in was very small, so not much really happened. The two walked the trails as they always would, admiring the trees and having small conversation.
I love going to places like that. Like, it's genuinely my favorite thing ever, but because of videos like this, I get terrified. I don't know why. It's just like, if I didn't watch these TikToks, I wouldn't think something bad was gonna happen. But now that I've watched them, I do think something bad's gonna happen, and then like it makes me like overthink. Because think of it, if you're out in the forest with your friends, someone could follow you in there, and like no one's gonna be able to help you. You're in the middle of nowhere.
They knew Liberty's grandfather would soon pick them up, so they tried not to wander too far. 30 minutes later, Liberty's grandfather arrived at the location, but the girls were nowhere to be found. Panic began to set in because the girls were officially reported missing to the police.
Imagine how that grandfather feels. Like, I could not deal with that. One time my mum was out shopping and she was meant to be back by a specific time. She was literally an hour late. She was fine in the end, but like I genuinely thought about calling the police. You know, if you make plans to pick somebody up and they're not there and like it goes over a long time that they haven't turned up, you're gonna start to think something bad's going on here.
Police searched the trails for hours, but nothing turned up. That was until the next morning when both of the girls' lifeless bodies were found inside of a ditch. Detectives turned to social media to see if they could find anything, and what you're about to hear will give you chills.
Yep, oh my god. Oh, I just paused it. Okay, god, I can't even look at this because it's genuinely gonna freak me out. Right, so basically they took like Snapchat photo or video. I don't know if that's like a bridge or train tracks, whatever. Either way, they had like a photo of this man, and then yeah, they think this is who done it.
One video they found was Liberty recording a man following them because the two felt uncomfortable. And the audio of the video was even more disturbing than that. Take a listen.
Whoa, there's audio? I didn't know about audio. Nah, I don't like that. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm actually getting freaked out.
To this day, this man has never been identified, and this murder is unsolved. However, if it wasn't for these girls being brave enough to record this man, this case may have not had any clues at all.
Exactly, so like, I don't think I've ever heard that audio bit before. Down the hill, and then they were found in a ditch. That man had to have done something with it. Yeah, that is freaking. That's why you should never ever go alone. I was gonna say alone. Like, if you're gonna go somewhere, go with a friend, but don't even go with a friend, because like, look what happened to them. There's some proper evil people out in the world, isn't there? Anyways, guys, that is some creepy TikToks. I am absolutely terrified, and I am disgusted in humans. If you are new, hit that big red subscribe button, and just I'll see you all in my next video.